Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own background. This is very easy to make. We're going to be making it, things we're going to be using today are Cinema and Photoshop. So let's get started. When we're done with it, it's going to look somewhat like this. You can use a green abstract, which I made, so I'm going to be using a green abstract, like the one I did for this one. So we're going to get started by making the text inside of Cinema 4D. So we're just going to open up Cinema 4D. You won't need any plugins, but if you do want this font, go to, there will be a link in the description for, every single font you can think of. The website's called The Fonts, and D-A, and then Fonts, and this font is called Happy Killer, so just type that up on the search thing, and it will, come up on the website, and, you'll be able to do it. So I'm just going to create a new project, because I have the saved template right here, so, alright. So let's get started by creating a MoGraph, or going to MoGraph and go to MoText, and we're going to change the text to my name, Zoro's FX. Change it to 80, and then go to font, and Happy Killer. Alright, and then you want to go to a line and hit middle, and then this basically puts the text in the middle of your screen. So just go to this right here. Alright, that should be good right there. Alright, so now we're just gonna press T on your keyboard and click on the MoText, and we can shrink it down about right there, because we're going to be changing the settings in just a second. Alright, so now once that's done, we're going to go to your colors. We're going to create two colors. For this color, I'm going to do a blue. I have a dark blue. Alright, that should be good. And just go to reflection, and change the brightness down to 5%, go to texture and change it to Fresnel, and then go to strength and change it to 30%, and then go to specular and change the width to 14%, and that will be all for the blue. Then we can just drag the blue onto the text, and then let's render that out and see what it looks like. Alright, that looks pretty nice so far. I actually made a abstract render in Cinema. I'll come out with tutorials on how to make abstract renders later on, but alright, so now we're just gonna go to caps and go to fillet cap. We're only gonna use one since we're doing this, so let's just make this 10 so the edges are round, and then let's make this 6. Alright, actually no, make this 4. Whoa, not 40. Alright, that will be good enough for right now. Then we want to click on the text and hold Control C-V, and if you're on the Mac, you just hit Command C-V. Alright, and then just delete the blue on it, and then click on the MoText, and then change the radius to 7, and press Enter, and then use this tool right here and rotate it, and we're going to drag this color back so it does. Now if we render it out, we'll see the outlining of the white. So I'm not going to use a white, I'm going to use a actually, yeah, create 3 colors. I'm going to be using a black, so not too black, but right there is good enough. Go to reflection, change the brightness to 10%, go to Fresnel, change the strength to 40%, and go to specular and change it to 5%, height, change it to 30%, and the fall off, change it to -20. Alright, and then that will be good enough for the black. And we'll just drag that onto the text. Now what we want to do is change the settings, so let's go to output and change the width to 1280 by 720. There we go. Alright. Now what we want to do is go to format and go to change it to PNG, and change it to alpha channel and straight alpha, and then go to effects and go to global illumination and change it from iris dual camera to iris camera animation. Change the gamma to 1 to 2.2, and go to radiance cache and change both of the mediums to low, and then just make sure I have all the settings done. Alright, and click save, and I'll just do TUT for tutorial, desktop, save. Highlight both of the text, press T, and shrink it down until so it fits into the screen, and then press E, and then we can kind of align it right in the middle of the thing. Alright, that should be good. Now we're going to go to the little Q thing right here, and then hold it down and create a plane, and go to MoGraph and create a cloner. And if you have Grayscale Gorilla, I do have Grayscale Gorilla, but I just want to do this. So, by the way, Grayscale Gorilla is a lighting effect. If you want to download it, just go to YouTube and type in Grayscale Gorilla installation, and I'm pretty sure you can just, if you don't know how to install it, but just I'm pretty sure the video will teach you how. So then you just want to go to take the plane and drag it into the cloner. Click on the cloner, go to mode and go to gridway, and change the count to 4, and the middle one to 1, and then this one to 4. And then go to size and change this to 15,000 and leave the middle one to 200. I'm pretty sure that's the default one. And change the edge one to 15,000. Then go to this color right here and uncheck color, uncheck specular, and go to luminance and check that off, and change the brightness to 200%. And as you see before I do apply it, if we render it out, can't see anything because of the global illumination. Now if we drag the luminance onto the plane and drag it above the text, oh shit, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on guys, let me just copy these settings real quick. Alright, now let's just drag it back. Alright, now if we click on the cloner and click on the green arrow and drag it above our text to where we can't see the lighting. Now if we render it out, it's basically like a giant HDR light, and it makes the reflection look nice, and then you can see everything right here. So, alright, now if we just click render guys, and render it out. Alright, now it's just going to render to our desktop. Alright, hang on guys, I'll be right back. Alright, well I'm actually going to make 2 parts of this video. I don't know because I just looked at the thing. So, I might make 2 parts, I don't know. So, actually, yeah, I'll make 2 parts. But first, I'm just going to show you how to get it into Photoshop. So, let's just open Photoshop, go to File, and Create New, and copy down these settings. These are that's my screen length, so just click OK. And we're just going to go to File, Open, or Control O or Command O, depending if you're on Mac or Windows, and then scroll down until we find our text. I don't think it's done rendering. Alright, it's done rendering. Now if we try opening it, Control O, desktop. What the fuck? Alright, hang on guys, I'm just gonna take the file and just drag it into Photoshop. Normally when you do this, it will appear in the file. All you gotta do is click on it and then click the text and drag it into here. But instead I just did it the cheap way. So thanks guys for watching, and part 2 will come to this video. I'll probably post it in a couple of days. So I'll probably post it, it's the 20th, so I'll probably post it on like the